Hi, and welcome to Universal Spiritualism. I am Anita, and I am one of Veronica's regular mediums. So I just wait some people to start coming on, and I'm here this afternoon to do some mini readings for you. So if you start coming on, let me know you are there. So just a little emoji, say hi to me if you're familiar with how I work. Again, it's to say hi to me. So again, it's nice to sort of we all connect as a community together here. And I also being a psychic medium, I also do. Hi there. So I'm seeing I'm going live now, and I see a few faces. Hi there, Christina. Hi there. Thank you for your lovely message you left me, which was really lovely and very heartfelt as well. So great to be here and to work with you, and to hope that sort of bring a little bit of joy to people's lives, to be honest. So hi there, Kay, to you. Good day, Kay. I don't recognise your name, Kay, so it may be the first time you've come onto my live. It may not be. It doesn't because I tend to be quite good at remembering people's names, which is nice actually. And hi there, I'll also to say your name correctly, Chelsea. Hi there, Chelsea. So welcome to you as well. So I think you're also another new name that's I'm not familiar with. Now I have been off for a few. Everyone deserves joy, don't they? I do. I think so. The joy can be so hard sometimes to find in as we go through our lives, you know. But I always say life is always in flux and flow, which is a good thing. I want to say to flux and flow, because nothing ever stays the same for too long. And I think it's very important for all of us, I want to say to you, to really try as much as possible to live in the moment, because it's very difficult to live in the moment. We get wrapped up in the to-do list, myself included. But it's important to say that to enjoy the small things in life, because they are what's the most important. Now, I have been off for a few weeks, so I've been very fortunate. I've had a holiday, which was great, in sunny Cyprus, and it was sunny, I must admit, the whole 2 weeks. And prior to that, sadly, but I'm okay, one of my own dogs did pass to spirit side of life. It was her time to go over. She'd been unwell for quite some time. It was just her time to go. So I sort of didn't come on that week because I sort of felt too emotional for myself. So, but we are back here fighting fit, so to speak. Now, this afternoon, I'm here to do a number of different readings for you. So those of you that have seen me work before will know how I work. I do a mixture of animal communication. If you'd like an animal communication reading and you're not seen me work before, ideally what I would like, thank you, for what I do, it was very sad when she passed, but she had a wonderful life, and that's where we can sort of really sort of tell ourselves. And I know the good thing is I have felt her around me quite a lot, so that is good as well, to know she's sort of back with us and fighting fit. Now for you guys here, so if you'd like an animal communication, as I say, animal's name, let me know if the animal's in spirit or in the physical body. If the animal's still in the physical body, you may have a question you might want to ask from your animal yourself, which I can freeway conversation for you. And ideally the species, cat, dog, horse or fish, whatever their species may be. And also I'm going to start to pull some cards for you. So as I just start to sort of see your names flashing up here, if you want a card reading, you'd like to hear from spirit, just let me know in the chat here, and literally I will be drawn to who I need to come to. And I sort of see a few names that I recognise, and I'm going to come here. I'm actually going to come to you today, Christina. I just feel here I want to come to you this afternoon, and I actually want to pull a card. I actually want to pull two cards for you, actually. So I'll literally first we're going to pull on my tarot cards. Now, tarot cards are a great tool for giving us some insights into the energy that is around us for a given period of time. Now, when I use tarot here, I sort of look for roughly about 5 to 10 days. So for you, Christina, here, I am looking at putting a tarot card for you, and also I want to pull for you, Christina, a soul card as well. Now, the card that's jumped out for me is the Three of Swords. So I'll just show you here, Three of Swords. Now, this for me is, I want to say is about mental arguments, and it can be a little bit here, a little bit of a sharp card sometimes. Now, why I feel this card is, I want to say more for you, Christina, regarding this card for your energy comes in around it, is sometimes we ourselves can be our own worst enemy, as in, we talk ourselves, we have arguments with ourselves. And if you're like me, I have more the time. But this is what I want to go with you, Christina. So again, here, it's those, I want to have clarity of thinking for you. So you may find the coming days, 4, 5, 10 days here, that you'll sort of struggle to make clear, concise decisions, I'm going to say to you. And sometimes what I feel this here is, it's not about people around you, more I'm going to say to you for you, Christina. And I feel sometimes it can be good for you to maybe offer us, anyone who feels inclined to sort of also sort of share this reading, is I want to say to maybe write, have a for and against. I'm going to say to you certain reason why I want to be looking at something, why I don't want to be looking at something. And I feel here as well, as we're going towards autumn now, we're now into the early part of autumn, it's a good time for all of us to take stock in our lives what no longer serves us well. So if we think of the trees releasing their leaves, they have no problem letting their leaves fall down. This I feel here, Christine, I want to bring to you. If those mental arguments are coming in with yourself here, just take time to consider, what is it, I want to say to you, the next 10 days-ish, what is it that you need for your highest good to let go of? And that's not necessarily physical things. I think it's more like the mental way of thinking things through. What point of your life now do you need to let go of, is what I want to say to you, okay? And with that, I pulled you a soul card, and the word here for you, Christina, is acceptance. And I feel here, and I will read the strapline to you, I'm learning to accept the things that I cannot change. And I think this is a very, again, very good message for most of us as well, because there's many things in our lives against, but it's about letting go. Think of the tree dropping its leaves, letting go, because we cannot change things around us that are out of our control, out of our remit. So again here, if there's things you want to be changing, look at focusing energy on the things around you that you have the power, you have the potential, I'm going to say to you, to make changes in. And that always starts, I want to say to you, with ourselves. So that's what I want to say to you, Christina. Mental arguments, mental battles with self here, just mind that's what's coming in around you. Be prepared to let go of energetically, mentally, what needs to be let go of, and just accept that there's things around all of us that we cannot change. Let that go as well. But things you have the power, control to change around you, use your energy wisely in that way, is what I'm going to say to you there. So okay, so let's see here. So I hope that helps you. I want to say, okay. Yes, it's with the animals. It's so when people do come on and lost an animal, I always completely know what you've been through, because I've been through it many times myself. But they give so much joy to us. I think it's always, for me, I always have no I always like to have another animal come to me. So that's, I've been lucky enough, I've got other animals around me. So I'm going to come here to Jodie Jenkins. Okay, so Jodie Jenkins, hi to you. And as you start coming on, please, if you want to re-put your message in the chat, please do so, because obviously the messages move up a little bit here, so I don't want to miss out on anybody here that I'm drawn to. So firstly, I want to say to you, you have Ginny in spirit. Ginny, I will say to you, in spirit, and I can feel Ginny come through here very, very strongly, and also very quickly for you, Jodie, as Ginny comes in here. Now, Ginny feels, I want to say to you again, an animal here, very wise animal, very sort of like understanding, I want to say to you, okay, understanding of every word that we talk and we say. They understand every word that's being said to them. And Ginny, I feel here for you, for some reason, they may have been, they don't feel, they still feel very, very relevant in life now, I want to say to you, okay, down here. So if they've not been over there that long, it feels here, I want to say to you, here, it just feels here, this is what I'm being made aware of, and say to you, okay, that aspect of their passing still feels very profound around the family, okay, and very much here I want to say around you. Now, a card has just dropped down for me, I'm going to say to you, okay, so when a card drops out of a pack for me, you've asked me for a card, I'm actually going to use that card for you, okay, it's just dropped out for me, and it is it's a major arcana card, which is more about the profound things in life. Now, my deck is called the Lone Man, but what it actually she protects me better than me. Dogs. I mean, when we think of an animal, they're literally there. Unconditional love is never without doubt, I want to say to you, Jodie. So I just feel here, I can feel that she's just showing me literally herself being very close to, when I say close to you, not just close to you physically. When she was here, she was close to you, by your side, near to you. She also feels very much, I want to say to you, when she was here, that empathic animal. I want to say to you, when you don't feel right yourself, she's there for you, soaking up all how you feel. Now, the card I've got for you is, in my deck, it's called the Lone Man, but actually in other decks, it's called the Hangman. I want to say to you, okay? Now, where I feel this is for you, it can signify a period energetically of stagnation, of being still. I want to say to you, okay? And sometimes in our lives, we need to be still, to just allow things to settle around us. I want to say to you, okay? So where I feel I want to bring, know that Ginny is there with you. I want to say to you, very much here with you, as she comes through from spirit. I still feel her passing still feels quite profound, so it still felt emotionally down here. But this card for you, the Hangman, the Lone Man, Jody, is about you finding, just in the quiet space, in the stillness, I want to say to you, it's about you literally taking stock of what's taking place around you. Share the same birthday. Oh, that's so lovely. All right, just 20 minutes walk away. I'm just sitting right by your side. So that's how close I know she was to you, I want to say to you, okay? But energetically, the next sort of 5 to 10 days here, it feels a period of just being still. And I say it's not because you might have a busy life around you, lots taking place around you, but sometimes when things are very busy around us, we can feel it difficult to struggle. I want to say to you, to get things done, to think clearly. So I want to say to you here, in that time, now, Jody, I've just read this question, your answer you just put here, okay? And I will say to you, I do know exactly how you're feeling here, because this happened to ourselves when we was at school myself, okay? I want you to say, I know you're saying here about saying goodbye. With her, I'm not saying goodbye, I want to say to you, okay, because this is how strong she still feels to be around you. It may be a while she's passed over there. Be still. That's the Hangman. And I say, in that period of just stillness, stagnation, be still, sit and be still somewhere. Maybe if you can just go outside into nature, and I know you will feel her presence around you. I want to say to you, okay? And it feels here, I do want to give you this word. I want to say to you from Ginny, and you may not necessarily feel like this, but she does give me the word forgiveness. I want to say to you, okay? This is not forgiveness that for you, but I'm saying forgiveness. I want to say to you of Mum. I want to say to you, okay? Because here, that holding that is no good for you, is what she's making me aware of. She is absolutely showing me up there. Just find time, sit and be still, and you will physically feel her with you. It's what she's making me aware of. I want to say to you, okay? She, again, I don't want to say the word goodbye, because she's telling me, it's not goodbye. It's what I know so strongly about her. Okay, I'm going to say to you. So again, here for yourself here, I've been there. I know your pain. She's fine. She's okay. She hears you. She's telling me. So I know you must talk to her very much. I want to say to you, okay? But no, she's all right. I want to say to you, okay? And sort of, I'm thinking of you, and I know the pain, but you are, what's happening there for you. I want to say to you, okay? So just for here, love you. I'm going to come here just back to. I want to say to Christina again here regarding Elvis, who seems so sad at the moment. I want to say, so your bloodhound is feeling very sad at the moment. I want to say, okay, well, what I'm feeling with him, now, I want to say to you, first of all, if he feel health-wise, he is okay. He feels okay. I want to say to you, okay? I want to say to you, but one thing with him, if life around him, now again, we're all sentient beings. Life around him right now feels a bit flat. I want to say to you, okay? So it feels like fed up. Literally, like we get days where we feel fed up. We get days when we feel a lot better in ourselves. He's actually feeling quite flat and fed up, is what he's making me aware of. Now, also what he's making me aware of, and I know I have dogs. Dogs like to chew, but he's showing me Christina. I feel like he wants to be not destroying chewing. He wants something to chew. That's what he's telling me. So I don't know if you give him these like healthy bones or marrow bones, but he wants to be chewing something. It feels for him like it helps him to like de-stress when he's feeling a bit fed, because he's feeling fed up. It's making me aware. So again, I don't know how much you're taking him out for walks and stuff, I want to say to you, but he's feeling a little bit flat, a little bit fed up. He feels confined. So I don't know if he's had to rest, but he's feeling a little bit confined. So if you can get him that nice chewy bone he's asking me for, and also if you can, I just feel here I want to be taken out a little bit. I want to say to you, okay? So because just feels like I want a bit of, I'm not overexcited, but a bit of fun is what it's making me feel. I want to say to you, okay? So do hope that helps you. Right, so let's see here. I'm going to come here to Nick again. Please keep putting your messages in because the computer moves them up. I don't want to miss anyone out, so I'll come to as many of you as possibly can. I want to say, okay. Now I am going to come here to Tanita. Hi there, Tunita. And you wanted to hear from your boyfriend, I want to say to you, okay. Now I feel here again, and I know I've come to you before, but your boyfriend stands here today very strongly for you. I want to say to you, okay. And as I look at as I look for your boyfriend's face, what I'm seeing him here is he's actually a very good looking young man, right? And he's telling me he's got, for some reason he takes me to a couple of parts. His hair, I'm seeing his hair first of all, I'm seeing his eyes, got beautiful eyes. There's all that smile that comes on, I would say that smile that comes in from his face as well, is what he's saying to me, okay. Now the thing is, what he's making me aware of, now I don't know if this is like an anniversary we're speaking about, because I feel here with him, I know at some point, I know you're saying your boyfriend, I want to say to you, okay. But what I feel here with him, I know the pair of you must have spoken about being married, or at least engaged, I want to say to you, okay. So I still here is making me aware of talking about getting married, making more commitment to each other is what is making me aware of. And for some reason, it seems, oh, it's your anniversary. Oh, bless, it's your anniversary this week. All right, because it just feels here, like I say, there feels like some anniversary that is making me aware of. And again here, but I know obviously it's sadness when we lose our loved ones. But I feel here from his point of view, I want to be celebrating as well. So again, if you can do something, Tanita, just to mark that anniversary, just even a small like marking of some sort, he's making me aware of that. I also know with him here, now again, lots of people like music. I know that, but he's actually singing, not to me, he's singing to you, I want to say, okay. And again, what he's showing me is here. What I love about your boyfriend is that when he does something, he does take it, he commits himself, I want to say to you, okay. He does commit himself, I want to say to you, okay. Yeah, I didn't know. I know when we go over on a stage, okay, when we do go over, know it to be not the deceit. No, he's telling me, they're part of his deceit. I want to say to you, what he's telling me, I don't want to quit deceit. It's telling me here, it's like he caught up in his own his own beliefs, his own thing. And I feel part of him is making me feel that he's done a lot of healing on the spirit side of life. He's done a lot of healing that's been over there, but it feels here, I want to go more towards, he just got caught up is what he's saying to me. And he's saying to me here, I say the music say you met, because I just feel here like I'm looking at the music, and again, I know lots of people like music, and that's a fact, but I just feel here that it's more of a profound like a music, because again, as I want to sing with him, I want to say, okay, I don't know all the words, but I just feel like I want to sing with him, I want to say, okay. And it feels here, what he's doing, what he's showing me is he's like, there again, he's taking me to like an area, like a location, I would say to you, and I'm seeing like a beach location. Now, this is not a beach holiday I am looking at, but I'm seeing somewhere like a beautiful beach location where it's almost like I want to be there. I want to be there with you, is what he's saying to me, okay. He's also showing me, Tanita, for you, and I don't know if this is his or would have been one of yours. There is a dog in spirit up there with him, is what he's saying to me, okay. So again, I'm not sure if it's his dog or been a dog that you would associate with, but he's showing me a dog up there, is what he's saying to me. I also know, Tanita, as he comes here for you, he's showing me lots of symbology that he's letting you know that he is around you, okay. Now what he's showing me, it's almost like I'm seeing like a small feather, I'll say small feathers just coming out, just literally falling down in front of you, small white feathers, your dog, small white feathers. So I know he's trying to let you know that he is around you when you say to me, okay. And this is what I'm asking for, a message for you, okay. And this is not what he's actually saying to me. I put my hand on my heart to hear the message that he wants to relay to you. And you're not to, is telling me to believe everything you hear, because I feel here some of the things you are hearing, I want to say to you, are not the truth as it would have been, okay, Tanita. So again here, over time, stories get told, things get changed, but he's got his hand here, and it's like he's saying to me here, please, I didn't mean to hurt you. The last thing that's saying to me here is that I wanted to hurt you. I want to say to you, okay? So know he's up there, know he's with you, know he's looking after your dog. He's still a very handsome young person. I laugh because he's got that essence around you. I want to say to you, okay? You look at him and just think to yourself, you can't not be attracted to him. I just want to say to you, okay? He has a persona that was people are attracted to him, but he's telling me he fell for you and he loved you. All right, don't believe all that you hear. All right, is what he's telling me. So I hope, Tanita, that helps you. Okay. Right, I am going to come here to Millie B. Hi there, Millie. Now, I don't think I've worked with you before, Millie. So you may have been on before, but I don't remember actually connecting and giving you a message on the say to you, here for you. And you'd like to hear from your nan and your granddad. So you see here, they both come through to be here with you. I'm just seeing who comes forward first, whether it be your granddad, whether it be your nan who comes through first. And now I have to say, because it's your nan who's coming through first, I want to say to you, okay, so she's coming through here, and it's almost like in a way, she's not pushing granddad out of the way, but it's like, oh, I'm coming through first. And he's letting her come through. I want to say to you, okay. Now, I want to say, when looking at your nan and your granddad, they very much are, they remind me, I want to say to you, in a way, of my nan and granddad. They are very much here. They are together. So I know from when they was down here, they were ups and downs, they were together, they're showing up there in the spirits of life together. They feel, I want to say to you, Millie, for you, I know you've got your own parents, I want to say to you, your own mum and dad, but they also feel very much again, your name your name was a fiery one. The reason why I'm not laughing, she reminds me of my nan, because what I'm seeing is like when my nan and granny come through, my granny might come through first, but my nan just pushes him out of the way, like, she'll say to him, out the way, Ern. They don't want to hear what you've got to say. They want to hear what I've got to say. And this is the fee she's given me. But it comes with jest with, I want to say to you, okay, she's there and your granddad is there. And your granddad, I will say to you, he's definitely a gentleman, but your granddad won't have a bad word said about your nan whatsoever, I want to say to you, okay. But they feel, as I feel them both come through, I know as I'm looking at you here, Millie, they feel like another mum and dad, not just your grandparents. They feel a very hands-on, I want to say to you, okay, very hands-on, being part of your life is what I'm being made aware of as I feel them, okay. Now your nan is also making me aware here as she comes here for you. She's showing me a particular ring. I'm not sure if it's I want to take it off. I want to take it off my my ring finger, to be honest with you, as she showed it to me, but I don't feel it to be, I want to say to you, a wedding ring. So I don't know if you have one of your nan's rings here, but she actually showed me a ring that I want to be giving to you, is what she's saying to me, okay. And so I was just sort of seeing that ring. No, I can feel that I can just feel they both feel like, when I say that as people, personalities individually, they feel like chalk and cheese. Again, just like my nan and granddad, but they were there. They're those rock of the family, just there for everybody, I want to say to you, okay. I also know, now I'm not sure if this is your granddad's, there's an uncle there, I want to say to you, okay. So I also have an uncle that is up there with them. They're making me aware. So I'm not sure if it's on your granddad's side or your nan's side, but I'm just seeing here, I want to say to you, I see that see that uncle that comes here with them, I want to say to you, okay. I also feel down here, now I know we are now into September, but I feel here September does feel to be a significant month, I want to say to you, around, let's have a look at the other ring. So I'm seeing the ring, I know just a bit of and oh bless, okay, because I'm just seeing here, I know it didn't feel to be a wedding ring, but I know I want to take it from my wedding finger. That is very, well, it's very sad. I want to say to you, he's got stolen, but I know here that she shows me that ring, I want to say to you, okay. And again here, your nan is not someone, I want to say to you, would probably have masses of jewellery, but she has the bits and pieces that she very much likes, I want to say to you, okay, Millie. I also know again here what I'm seeing here with your nan. I know it feels, I'm looking down here like, I don't know if it's great grandchildren I'm looking at now, because I know there's babies I'm saying to you that have been born as well, I want to say to you, okay. So just look at the babies that have been born down here, because just am I right here, Millie, as well? Because I feel here, I'm not getting your nan's name, her birth name, shall we say? Don't say the word Christian name, her name. But I feel is her name the family only name, like the first name, it feels to have been used. I want to say to you, okay. I just sort of been seeing like children since she's been over there. I want to say to you, so it is great grandchildren, okay? Because I feel like with your name, I feel like I've got what I call an old name, and like often as we go through life, fashions change, and it feels like I want to bring the old names coming back. I want to say, okay, so I feel someone's been drawn, being used her name, but I'm looking at the old names in the family. I feel someone in the family now, one of the great grandchildren, does have her name or very similar to her names, which is making me aware of. I also feel here there are birthdays in the family. For birthdays out, she makes me aware of May. The month of May feels very important as well. I want to say, okay. Again here, your granddad, I just feel such a, but your name could chat all day. A bit like my nan, and your granddad is just there, but your granddad he's going to step forward now, and she's going to let him speak to you, Millie. I want to say to you, okay, because your granddad feels one this man. I want to say to you, he feels very I know he's got his fatherly feel around him. Okay, right. So that's just old-fashioned name, and my birth name was that's a beautiful name, Mary Ann. It's a beautiful name, and I know because I like the old-fashioned names. They come in, they go out, and I like the old-fashioned names. I've got old-fashioned names, and I just feel here. I know it feels to have been used. I want to say to you, okay, so wear that name with pride, because it just feels here. So it's got that family connections, what it's been made aware of. I want to say to you, okay. And your granddad, I want to say to you, I don't know if you were the first born. You can if you were one of the first. I'm looking for your granddad, right, through your granddad's eyes towards you, and you feel to be, I want to say to you, the blue-eyed little girl. The blue-eyed little girl. So what I want to feel here, and again, your granddad makes me feel here. He's showing me here like you're just you sit being with him, following him around, chatting with him. But he's always he's making me feel that you always what's the word here? Feel old, wiser for your age. Is making me aware. I want to say to you, they are together. They rest together. They are together. And again, here I've got this feels to be a beautiful. Two things I'm going to give you. There's one before your name goes. There's something also about a pearl piece of jewelry, a pearl, proper pearl. And then I'm seeing here, I know your nan, your granddad, they're not what I call great dancers, but there's a particular picture I'm looking at. I want to say to you, okay, you was the second born grandchild after your older sister was the first. Okay, but I'm just seeing here, you feel very much, I want to say to you, don't make anyone sister jealous, but you feel much the blue-eyed girl of the family from granddad's point of view. No, all is fine up there. They are together, and they do feel, I want to say to you here, I know they feel to be called upon, all right, when things are down here, call upon them, because they do listen. I want to say to you, okay. So I do help, that helps you. I want to say to you, okay. So I'm going to come here now to Mina. What's a beautiful name, Mina. So let me just clip you up. Just find where you've gone, Mina. Just be where you are. And just clip you up so I can work with you. No, it's Jamie. Sorry, Jamie. I'll just want to go to Mina because I'm just being drawn to her message here. Your mum passed away on your birthday. Okie dokie. Oh, bless you, Mina. So literally, now I'm just going to have a feel into calling to evoking your mum and calling your mum. I want to say to you to come here and be with you. And your mum is saying to me as I call your mum and ask to come here to be with you, Mina, for a message for you. And the word she's saying to me is, "Why would I not come?" And so just that feeling, why would I not come? Because I just know here she wants to be with you. I want to say to you, just literally straight away. I want to say to you, okay. Now Phil here, obviously, we are looking at the date of your birthday. I want to say to you, okay. And the fear mum is giving me, like, I know, and what I'm feeling is here. It's like I know she's saying to me here, for her, that she does feel sorry it was on that day. All right, I feel sorry it was on that day, and I feel your mum in a way. But it also it feels like I want to say to you, with her, I don't know if it feels like a window of while her time was to come over there. Is what she's saying to me. Okay, you're not to worry anymore about her. And I know it's early days and you're very much here, still be grieving. But the thing she means is please don't worry about me because I am okay. She's saying to me, okay, I am okay. It feels more as I'm looking at, obviously down here, people down here going through the morning, going through their grief, but I am okay. It's what she's making me aware of, okay? I also feel she comes here now, very much I'm seeing a man who is there with her on the spirit side of life, okay? So I feel here, I know your mum is not alone. She's crossed over there. I also feel your mum here. Again, it's still very early days, but I'm looking at her own her own faith and belief system. I want to say to you, okay. Now, no, mum doesn't feel to be a spiritualist, but I feel here your mum has this belief that you spoke about. She'll come back. She'll come back. I want to say to you and let you know that she is okay, that she is still around you. I want to say to you, okay. I also feel here as I feel her presence there feels to be. I don't know if this is grandchildren as well. I'm looking at, and again here, I know there's lots of. I'm looking at a boy, a smaller boy. I want to say to you, okay, a younger boy. I feel here to be a grandson. She makes me aware of. I want to say, okay. And I feel here she's telling me this is the message I want to say to you for you from your mum. She loves you more than anything, and what she's saying to me is here that you are to take care of yourself, okay? So I know we've got the grieving process that you're going through, and there's no right or rhyme reason why we go through the grieving. I want to say to you, okay, how long that can take. It's different for each one of us. But I know here it's like she's saying to me to say to you, take care of yourself. I want to say to you, okay. There's also something she makes reference to your father as well. I feel father being down here, okay. She's making me feel, I want to say to you, she's very much here around you. There's also how she's making me aware that she is around you. So you may want to look for this yourself more. It feels like more in the aspects of you can scent. You can scent, I want to say, so like a scent, a smell that you can feel her around you. So certain perfumes that comes in to let her know that she is with you. I want to say, okay. And again here, she sent me the word for you to be mindful, I want to say. I think again it's about, for you, not so much for her, because mum is okay up there. And the mum also, what she's making me feel here, your mum when she's well, and she showed me here like laughing and joking and having that very like a good sense of humor is what she's saying to me, okay. And it feels here now, I don't know if you're looking for something particularly. I'm not. What she's showing me like a vase or a pot, what I call a nice china ornament. I'm gonna say your pot. And I feel here, I don't know if you're looking for some keys or something. I feel like you're looking for something. She might be where you're looking for something, but she showed me this vase, this pot, and look inside there is what she's telling me, okay? Because something has gone, you're looking for as a family, gone missing. And she showed me this lovely, looks like a blue and white vase type thing. She's showing me glass, and it feels to be to take a look in there, I want to say to you, okay? And she's saying to me here, the words I get here, I love you. I want to say I love you 3 times, and it says like here, I know that no more could have been done, is what she's saying to me, okay? And I feel she's been able to say her goodbyes to who she needs to say goodbye to, is what she's saying to me, okay? And there's also one other thing she just showed me. I don't know if you've done this, Mina. She's showing me we take a flower and we've pressed a particular flower. Like I'm looking at a pressed flower that she actually shows me, okay? So no, it's early days. She's okay. She's up there. She's okay. She's not alone. She's making me aware. I want to say to you, okay. And just down here for you is that, small steps. She's telling me, and look after yourself. I want to say to you, okay. So I hope, me, sorry for your loss, and sorry it's such, to be on your birthday as well. I want to say to you, okay. And your mum wouldn't have planned it. If she wouldn't have planned it. She's with family. I'm seeing her there. She's not alone. And I would say to you, it feels as well. I know I don't know if it's her own father. There's a man that feels there very much around her that would have met her and supported her and helped her over when it was her time. I want to say to you, okay. So I do help that. I mean, I'm sorry. I'm very sorry for your loss. So let me come here to Jay. Is it Jamie? Jamie, are there, Jamie? So your father passed at the end of July. Right, yeah, okay, again, so I'm just reading your message, and I'm going to tap into your dad, to your father, okay? Now, as I tap into your father for you, Jamie, now the first thing I want to acknowledge for you, first of all, is, again, it's very early days for you as well, but he's making me aware, I will say to you, that you feel to be hearing him. Now, when we hear spirit talk to us, it's not like you and I speaking to each other. It's more a case of we have these conversations in our mind. Now, he's making me aware, Jamie, I feel your dad is talking to you and talking with you, and you're having like conversations with yourself, and you're not allowing yourself to acknowledge that is dad speaking with you. I want to say to you, okay? Because it feels, I want to say to you, dad is speaking with you, okay? Now, dad, I want to say to you, as he comes here for you, your dad, what he's making me feel, he's not one of these people who's like a great forward. You are, well then, and again, Jamie, again, we all do it. We have these conversations. We hear the conversations taking place, and we put it down to our own mind. We think we're thinking it. I know he's making me aware that he is speaking to you, and you are listening, but then you're not trusting. It's your dad. It's your dad speaking with you. I want to say to you, okay? And again, here, what is making me feel that you feel to be the one who's being very strong in the grief for everybody else. I want to say to you, okay, for as going through the grieving process at the moment is what he's saying to me, okay. And for that, I want to say to you, he really is showing appreciation for what you are doing and what you've done is what he's making me aware of, okay. And also your dad, what he's making me aware of, he don't seem to think about tomorrow too much. I want to say to you, okay, because some people like to have like everything in order, all these plans for this, that, and the other. And your dad doesn't seem to have like one of these, just not sort of forward thinking for months and months. He just feels it is what it is, and that's how it will be, is what he's saying to me, okay. Now again here, what he's taking me back here, I do want to go. So I know your dad would have been, I'm seeing you as a child. I want to say to you, being, he feels much here like a. I do want to say in a way, I want to say if he could take back time, he would. All right, not because there's any regrets, but if I could take back time, because it's here, it's like I want to be playing with the kids. I want to be a hands-on dad. What he's saying to me, okay, and have that time again. I know with your dad, it was making me feel, Jamie, I feel he feels to be unwell for a little while. I want to say to you, okay, before he passes over, okay, and it feels here, as he's saying to me here, I know your dad's he feels a very noble person, and he's making me feel, he's not somebody who would talk about, he shares his personal stuff very, very close to people. He's not someone who tells everybody everything. What he's saying, that noblesse it comes here with, I want to say to you, okay. And it feels here, now again, what I feel before, this is before he passes. I'm looking at you now. There feels like you had plans, aspirations, dreams, all those aspects you would have spoke about with dad quite a bit. I want to say to you, okay. And he's making me feel that he doesn't want you to put your own life on hold. All right, obviously you've got to have your grieving process, but the last thing your dad was saying to me, what he was saying to me is he would want you to stop living your life. All right, and I'm not putting to the grief to one side for any shape or form, but I feel here, before he's unwell, before he passes, we'll have our dreams, we'll have our aspirations, but it feels like now you're feeling quite understandably flat, not sure you want to go ahead with stuff. And the daddy's saying to me here, the last thing he would want to do is for you to stop, creating the things you spoke about with your dad. What he's saying to me, okay. No, he's saying to me, no, I'm okay, I'm doing okay. It's giving me the feeling when I say I'm doing better than I was, I know he wasn't well. So the first thing he showed me is I am well. I also feel here with him, and I'm seeing here, I don't know if he's been, there's something that is making me aware of. I don't know if it's been quite finalized yet, whether it's been like obviously he's had his funeral service and that's been taken care of, but there's some sort of finalization, I will say to you, that is making me aware of. I don't know if it's the last resting place or something. We're going to be doing that last marking of dad's life down here, but if it was something here I want to say to you, it doesn't feel quite to been completed from his point of view, is what's making me aware. I want to say to you, okay. Now the last little thing he's going to give me before he goes is I feel your father, I don't know if, and again, what is making me show me is it's about being looking after your money, is what he's giving me. So I don't know if you look after your money, don't look after your money. I mean, it's none of my business, but he's telling me to look after your money, is what he's saying to me. Okay. Oh, right. Yeah. Okay. So because there's something I will say to you, Jamie, that I know that hasn't quite been finalized yet. All right. Again, what I'm feeling is here, there is no hurry. All right. I mean, I'm not saying like 4 or 5 years, but what I'm seeing, I want to say to you, there feels no hurry. But I know that last little piece of, the last little resting place was making me feel, as I know it's not quite been finalized yet. And the funny thing about your dad is, I know when he was here, He'd have a great sense of humor, I want to say, okay, because it's something he does. I know you spoke about it. He's telling me, and I know you will see his wishes through. But I also know he's making me aware that you're not quite ready just yet as well, and that is fine with Dad, all right? Because also what he's making me aware of, I don't know if as a family you're considering talking about mulling over a particular date. It feels like we're looking at a particular day when we might actually go and because that also feels relevant. Now I don't know why I'm going to give you this, Jane, for some reason here. Daddy's taking me to football. I might say too long with this, but I just feel here. Daddy's taking me to football. I want to say for some reason. I don't know if he's a football fan. Is your son with him? Is your son with him? Yes, I will say to you, your son is with him. And Dad is telling me, when I say he'll take full charge, Dad will be looking after him. All right, full charge in that way. Dad will be looking after him. I'm going to say, okay. And again, here I'm being given. I don't know why I'm being given this, but I will move on after this. I want to say to you, I don't know if your dad was some sort of like football fan, sporting fan, something. Because he showed me blue, and I feel I want to bring it in towards that for some reason. So again, is what he's giving me. All right. So Noah's up there. He's looking after your son. I want to say to you, okay. All is well. And when you down here are ready, that last final process, I will say to you, for him regarding the ashes, there is no hurry, is what he's making me aware of. All right. The Giants. Oh, I have to look them up later because I don't know the I don't know the Giants are. So I shall look them up when I've finished. I'm my brother's a football fan, so I shall look them up on the site. But I'm seeing some sort of sporting aspect. I'm seeing the blue, and I will tell you now what is showing me is he's like, I've got your son in the same sort of kit. So whatever kit they're wearing, this is what he's showing me. He's got a great sense of humour, and when I say he's a strong man, he's one of these men. He's not he's not like what I call like a cuddly, like loads of cuddly affection, but he's a man that when he shows his feelings, he gives you a big hug. I want to say, of course, you're missing forever. All right, my dad died when I was quite young, but we learn to accept. I want to say to you, and that's the most important thing about life is we never forget, and you'll never, life's never the same without them. But we learn to adapt, and that's what humans do. We learn to adapt, and you've got your friends around you, your family around you, and just know. I want to say to you, your daddy's talking to you. So, so trust it, Jamie. Trust it when you hear what he's saying to you, because he is up there for you. I want to say to you, okay. So I do hope that helps you. So let's see here. Now I'm going to let me see. Just put some more. Right, okie dokie. Hi there, Casey. How are you? So I've not been on for a while. So message. So you're looking for. Let me just ping you up, and I can focus on. You will what? Yeah, it will help you if the video, Jamie. If the video's watching, it helps you watch them, and enjoy. I want to say, okay, because a part of life that's it's frozen in time, shall we say, with the happy memories. All right, and life, it's live for the moment because that's all any of it actually have right now. Hi there, KZ. So a message for good things coming into your life right now. Rightio. So I'm going to pull a couple of cards for you. Casey, and I know I've worked with you before. I'm not for a while though, so it's nice to sort of work with you this afternoon. And also for myself here, some new names that I've not seen before. So nice to meet you. I've not been on for a few weeks, but normally on a Tuesday at 5 p.m. This is my regular spot. So if I don't come to you this afternoon, please do come back, and hopefully I'll connect with you on the next time if we don't get time today. And I do know Veronica now has lots of different psychics and mediums working throughout the week. So again, you can pop back on any time because I know there's lots of other worthwhile mediums to connect with. Right, Casey. So I'm going to pull in a couple of cards for you, and you're asking for good things coming in your life. I want to say, Sharon, I feel very inclined to pull here 2 cards, and actually 2 nice cards have come out for you. And when I'm looking at the tarot, it's about the energy that is around us, that is coming. Often in life there'll be good times to do things, good times to hold back, and good times just to wait. I want to say to you. Now, your question was about good things coming, and the first card that I pulled out, I will say to you, is the Ace of Swords. Now, this is a great card, and this is very much, I want to say to you, about it's all about the mental process, the way we plan things, think things, the intellect, not about the cleverness, but it's about the intellect and working through things. Now, this for me, for you, I will say to you, is about, I want to say to you, okay, sorry, my dogs will start barking. plans, forward planning, Casey. I want to say to you now, I'm going to have to let my dog out because, sorry, guys, just bear with me 1 second. I'm going to open my door and let my dog out because my son's just come home from work. So I'll let them out. Go away. Off you go. Oh, she's not my son. It's a pigeon I want to chase. I'm back. Sorry about that. Otherwise, they won't be quiet. My dog. The funny, I shall share this with you. I used to be a dog trainer years ago, and my dogs are not very well behaved, but hey ho, they're disappeared now. So, Casey, back to your message. Ace of Swords. Now, this is a really good card. I want to say to you, new beginnings. I want to say, okay, a bit on that mental process. I want to say to you, okay. So, I want to say to you, and the next card that came out is the Magician. Now, the Magician is all about making things happen, pulling the rabbit, so to speak, out of the hat. So, what I want to say to you, Casey, yes, good things coming for you in your life, but I want you, because this is for all of us, it is about manifestation, the vision. And if you're not sure on how manifestation works, it all works with that single thought. Sow that seed, the things you're looking for, the good things I want to say to you, Casey, in your life, because like attracts like. If you're a happy, outgoing person, you will tend to draw that back to yourself. Some people are naturally half glass empty, half glass full. I want to say to you, try to, Casey, for yourself here, become that glass half full. Start to consider good things in your life. What are those good things in your life you want to create, and start to sow those seeds. Even what I feel here for you, Casey, is to get yourself, and it hasn't got to be a big thing on the wall here, start to create yourself a vision board if you don't already. I want to say, okay. So again, you're saying here about the new beginnings. I want to say, okay. I want to, and they will happen. So what I would suggest with you is here, I would literally see a house, see an apartment, see a picture, start to literally make those things happen. They can happen. When anything in our life, we have to be, I want to say to you, proactive to make these things work. For us to sit back as we are energetic beings, we have to be proactive in making things in our life happen. And I want to say to you, it all starts with a single thought. So start to consider, visualize that life you want, focus on that life you want, draw a picture, write a word, have a vision board, because you, Casey, have the power, all right, to create the life you want to. It's just literally believing in it, but making that move towards that, making that life new beginnings. And you completely can. I want to say to you, I actually feel now for you, Casey, this was a good time, as in the fall, the autumn time of year, to literally, I'd say to you, maybe even I don't want to say keep a journal, but have a book, write down the things in your life here you can get rid of, things you don't need. It could be, sometimes, sadly, people need to be let go of in their life to move forward, to make way for new energy in our life. I would say to you, take a bit of stock in your life. Do a stock take. What no longer serves you well, Casey, in your life, all right? Let it go. Start to literally sow those seeds of thought to manifest the life you are looking for. Because, again, the Magician is a major arcana card. The profound things in life, potentially you have the power to make it happen. I want to say to you, for yourself. And if for those that are listening, it may resonate also for you, a good time to start to manifest your dreams is on a new moon. And the new moon, not sure the actual date of it, but a new moon is only around the corner. So I would spend some time thinking about you sowing those seeds of what you want. New moon is around the corner, and maybe go out in, plant something in the garden, put something in the garden, use a crystal, and create a vision board. Because yes, Casey, I just want to say to you, have faith and belief in yourself and start to make those changes. Because for things to change, we have to change. We have to make those changes. And I know here you have the power to do that. I'm going to say to you, okay, Casey, it really feels me energetically a good time. So start to the thoughts, the patterns of thinking, what do you want to change? What do you want to do? And all that aspect. And I think the rest will actually fall into place for you. Okay. Right. So I'm going to come here to, I hope that this is to Christine Clayton. Hi there to you, and your general card. So I just got a general card for you on the stage. Okay, so let me just get my cards, give me a little shuffle, and what I do is, I think, Casey, I do think next month or two, I would say to you, more towards 60, yeah, more towards 2 months than next month, you will do. But I just want to say to you, you know, be as proactive as you possibly can, Casey, in making it happen. I actually think we're into September and October. Yes, I think end of October, beginning of November. I want to say to you, before Christmas, you have definitely moved. I want to say to you, okay, but whereas you can be proactive, try to be, all right, and start to see it, believe it, almost imagine that your key going into that new door, letting yourself in, and that's all about manifestation. I do feel it happening for you, and saying it feels here, it feels a new life, a new beginning, which all feels good. So Christine, for you, let's pull a card for you. Okay, so the card I pulled for you is, now people get scared of this card, and it's not, in my deck, it's not called death, it's called the close. Now this is also a major arcana card. Now I feel here for you, Kristen. I'm gonna put a couple of cards around this, and again, I feel this aspect here around you is, what doors do you need to close? Because I feel it's more about closure around you, okay? And I feel that as I feel this card for you a little bit more, I feel like I think what's happening around you, Christine, is sometimes we can hold ourselves back energetically, physically, mentally, and emotionally because of other people in our life. You know, maybe helping, maybe supporting, maybe doing for other people. I'm going to say to you, okay, and that again, that's okay for a while. I'm going to say to you, okay, but I feel here next, I want to say to you, Christine, it's time for you to actually to rise, all right, to rise, to shine, to be Christine Clayton, as opposed to everybody, mum, you know, partner, and all this aspect, because you feel to be something for everybody else, but not for yourself. I want to say to you, okay, and I feel here, this is where I want to say to you, consider what, you know, what doors you can close so you can literally find yourself. Because I do feel this is for you, is about you rebirth and finding yourself. And sometimes I don't put into like new learning or like doing courses, but it just feels like a rebirth of you, I want to say to you, of allowing yourself to find yourself again. And that's okay, because sometimes we can get so caught up in, you know, in the do list for this other people, that I feel it's time for you to literally close a few doors. I want to say to you as well, Christine, to say no on occasion for you. It's okay to say no, because and sometimes it's just easy to say yes to everything, but just things get done. It's just easier. But I want to say to you, it starts to sort of consider to say no. No in itself on occasion can be a statement. So this is where I'm looking at you. So to consider the next closing doors, to find the next phase of your life, the life for yourself. I want to see you stand up into your own power. I'm going to pull another card to go with that for you. I want to say, okay, it's interesting here. I have pulled the Empress. I want to say, okay, so it's very much here. I feel so nice. It's also a major arcana card. I want to say, now, when I look at this for you here, when I say this is new beginnings, it's not new beginnings as in changing your life in any way, shape, or form. But I feel here it's a very like nurturing card, and I feel here it's about you finding, very much for you, Christy, at the moment. I want to say to you about finding yourself. All right, and again, we sometimes we can be, you know, the mother, the lover, and all those aspects here, and in that we get lost on our own path. I want us to say to you, take time, again, take stock, close a few aspects that, you know, you can let go of. I want to say to you, people around you will be fine. People around you will. Okay, Christina, you have to watch back to the message I've given you. So you look at the time, come back and listen to it. You've got two cards. I want to say to you, quite profound, but basically look at the closure of parts of yourself to reinvent yourself, find yourself. I want to say to you, spiritually, again, it's where I want to go with you, Christine. So I hope you come back and listen to the whole story. I want to say to you, okay. Yeah, hi there, Eva. You're next. I'm going to come to Eva actually and pull you a card, because likewise today, my my internet was not particularly good today as well. Thankfully, it's been okay with you guys for the live, but earlier I was online and I got kicked off for some reason. Hey ho with technology. So Eva, I'm going to pull you a card for you. That's a beautiful name. I won't try and say all of it, but I'm bound to get a beautiful name, Eva. I'm going to pull for you. I'm going to pull a soul card. Where are my soul cards? I'm going to pull a soul card for you, Eva, okay? And I don't think I've worked with you today, Eva, before in the past, so welcome to you if I've not seen you before. And if I have, I know I haven't, so right, I'm going to pull you a soul card, Eva, okay, for you. Oh, and this is a higher self card, as we call it, a soul lesson card, what your higher self, what your soul would like you to know right now. And the word is, when I say the word fear, it's not for you to be fearful of anything at all. It's about the emotion of fear within ourselves. And we all at times will have, where that fear creeps in for all of us often in our lives. And the strapline I'm going to give you here is, I realize that I'm testing my resolve to live in the energy of love. Now, fear can be a very debilitating emotion, I want to say to you, okay? It can stop us doing a lot of things. It can stop us moving forward in life, I want to say to you, okay? Fear, we need that aspect of fear. It's a fight and flight response, I want to say to you, okay? But I feel here, as I look at the word for you, I would say to you, sometimes I feel, where I want to bring this to you, Eva, is sometimes in our lives we get so caught up in our own comfort zone, what we feel safe with, not even just necessarily the people that we're with, just by safe by doing this, or safe by doing this. But again, I want to say to you, Eva, is like, the magic happens outside of our comfort zone, because often as human beings we can be too fearful to stand up, and that to speak out, to seek to do, because we're too worried, fearful of making mistakes, we're fearful of being judged, we're fearful of this, with you name it, we're fearful of it. And I'm going to say to you, Eva, there's absolutely nothing for you to be fearful of. And this is for all of you that's listening and may have this emotion come up at times, because I want to say to yourself, when you look beyond your safe zone of yourself, I want to say to you, okay, look beyond that safe zone, step out of your safe zone, go out of your comfort zone, and say to yourself, well, what's the worst that can happen? Because it's in outside that comfort zone when you really start to grow and start to blossom. And this is what I want to say to you, Eva. I feel you have a lot of gifts, a lot of abilities, a lot to share with I would say with mankind, with humans. Lots there to give. But I feel you feel very reticent. You feel you hold yourself back. I want to say to you, of fear, of being wrong. And don't worry about it, because we all make mistakes. That is what we're here for. And if someone's, we all, my biggest lessons I've learned when I made a mistake, hey ho. And what do? You either don't do it again. But that's what I feel. I want to say to you, don't be caught up in that emotion of fear for you, Eva, because I feel you have a lot to give to people around you, to mankind. And I'd say to you, start to use those gifts and cherish them, I want to say to you, okay, because there's a lot there for you to share with people, okay? So I do hope that helps you. Now, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to pull one more card for all of you that's here. So this may resonate with you. It may not. So be a card for you to take away for the coming days, coming week, or just for today, should you want to. It is an animal communication card. So we're going to have a message this afternoon from the animal kingdom, I want to say to you, okay? And that's interesting, because the card I feel drawn to for you is the crab. Now, funny enough, if you're into astrology, this is the star sign of Cancer, and that is my brother's star sign, actually, the crab. But what I feel here as for you, for the message to leave with, again, it's a little bit like it for me. It ties up with the last message that I just gave, and it's about the crab. Often, it can be shy, can withdraw, can pull back into that safety zone of their self. So for all of you that's been here this afternoon, stayed with me to the end and watched my live, I will be back next week, I want to say to you, know that for all of you, there may be something you're wanting to do, something you're putting off, something you're contemplating doing, but fear holds you back, I want to say to you. Like the crab, we're in this little shell, okay, where we feel safe and secure. No, with small steps, I want to say to you, the magic happens outside of your comfort zone, and that's where the magic can be. So I want to say to you, maybe each day, just in a small way, put yourself outside of your comfort zone and see yourself be empowered by that. I want to say to you, okay? So little animal message takeaway from you from the crab there is magic will happen outside that comfort zone for you. So lots of love to you all. Thank you for listening to my live. I will be back next week. Sorry so I couldn't come to all of you, and I'll try and come to me as possibly can. Again, I'm not sure what time this evening. I know there are another medium phone on later on this evening. I'm going to come back from some more mediumship readings, and so there'll be others throughout the week. So have a great week, everybody. Lots of love and light to you all, and until next week, take care. Bye bye.